upper bracket finals for the Stockholm Major. Crowd! There they are, beautiful. Let's get in the game.
Yep. Very rewarding.
That's our lives in a nutshell. As Bryle's going to be able to get this water rune here. You can see his CS 26 and 6.
Moon Meander rotating
9.
in.
Yep, LSA is there. Moon Meander with the shackle to come. Is it in range though? There it is finally. And Bryle with a couple more right clicks. Soxa's coming to help out, but it's not going to be enough. First blood goes the way of TSM. Bryle ticking slowly to this scorched earth from Soxa. Nice sheep from Moon Meander, and that's going to save Bryle's life again. Enough to keep TSM at bay. He's going to heal up in the trees now. Saberlight and company just pushing these waves with that firestorm. Bottom river though, Dubu, he's going to take a lot of damage. Man, that Dragon Slave, and Soxa finishes him off with the Scorched Earth. What an idea that you came up with. And
absolutely amazing.
Just incredible. I mean, just being able to go back to base with literally your whole team if you want to get the fountain regen. Top lane though,
Skater.
Yeah, the Hex. Okay, not even much else needed. Just that Laguna Blade from Bryle is enough. Just casually walks up, blows him out of the water, and they're not okay. He's actually blocked with these creeps. Oh my God, dude. This is the most painful looking potential death. Okay, the Ink Swell not quite in range with the creep. Hey, King does get off the slow though. 33 with the lasso if he really wants to use it. Will instead get Echo Stomped and shackled. Dubu still with 6x the sticky napalm. 30. He's taking so much damage. He has to be careful here. And here comes the Fiend's Gate as well. Just one more right click if they can find it. And a Malice and the Firestorm. Will he tick out? It looks like it will be the case. Huge turnaround for TSM. They get the Grim as well. We'll see if they try to take this tier 1 tower in turn.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Saberlight gets off the Firestorm. Stocks that. Looks like they're going to get the Doom off. 33 still with that lasso, remember. So this should be an easy kill. Probably won't even have to expend it, though. And that looks like it's going to be another kill going the way of Tundra. So 5-3 favor TSM. I would assume he takes the Aegis here and not Tomato, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. I think Tomato is less likely to be in an exposed position in the coming fight when you don't have the BKB running. So perhaps Tundra are still going to just chill and keep farming up and get to that timing so that 33 can be reliable. Kind of difficult for them to engage fight. They will find Dubu though.
Yep, snaking with the Ink Spell. Already at half HP on that Elder Titan for Dubu. Might be ticked out here. Soulbind onto 2. Soxa does have the Doom available. Gets shackled. Either way, Dubu falls first. And now they're going to turn this onto Soxa. The Gust keeping him at bay. Attempting to run away, but Snakey getting right clicks on the high ground by Bryle. And now Soxa gets hexed. Trying to make it to his high ground. Won't happen though. So 1 for 2 in favor of TSM.
They've got to be a little bit careful though with this spell on 9. This is one of the most incredible spells you can steal on Rubik. The Firestorm does so much damage if they can combine it with any sort of stun, and there it is.
Yeah, Lasso, Saberlight, he's dead.
It does make it tricky for TSM's lineup to actually begin anything except forcing a 5-man, something like Roche or a tower where the enemy team has to come to you or just lose an objective. Not finding the most openings. Might look for something now though. Saberlight can obviously set up his own success. Oh, that was a very easy kill for 33.
Yeah, Moon Meander. He did buy Blink Dagger though. Meanwhile, mid lane, the Doom initiation. And that is a dead Lina. No deny coming out. Soxa looks like he might be the trade, but Tundra will be perfectly fine with that. And Tomato back in the triangle he goes.
Let's say 16k net worth against Medusa's 20. I still think you can have massive teamfight impact by virtue of good positioning and playing around Elder Titan in this case very well.
Oh my God, that Firestorm. 9 is absolutely owning. Moon Meander still wants to fight though. He gets off the Serpent Wards, the buyback onto Saberlight. He's coming back into the fray with his ultimate. 3v1, 4v1, he's taking so much damage. TSM have to try to counteract this, but Skeeter, look at the damage he's taking. Laguna Blade is there, he is left all alone, so it ends up working out for TSM, and Saberlight somehow still alive. LSA connects onto 9. That is the mid Rubik. Can they get him? No. Looks like he's gonna get out just fine, but Saberlight ends up dropping, so that's a dieback for him. Gus keeping the Bat Rider at bay, Bryle missing the LSA. You can see the Shard already online for Tomato. And one good benefit, even if you're playing the Arcana Rubik, it's still a green spell, so you can't tell the difference, right?
That's true.
Have to be very careful. But we'll see what else he steals, because Aghanim Scepter, like you said, is going to be next. But 9 might be... Yeah, that is a mega dead Rubik, not even needing The Elder Titan ult. LSA, Saksa will get out. But taking advantage of this death onto 9 is TSM. The hypothermia and the Serpent Wards. Looks like the second Roche will be there. Snake King wants to try to snipe it. No. 33 goes into the pit. It's going to be too late to get off
double doom.
Anything else. But the double doom is applied to 2. They're going to try to walk it off. Grimstroke aiming extremely low. First to drop is Dubu. Moon Meander next. The rest of TSM, they have to be careful. Bryle has the Aegis. Don't want to expend it this early, though. Saksa looks like he's still going to live. Just on the outskirts of this fight. The buyback on to Dubu. As inside the pit, Bryle will hide. They get the shard out of that, but the Aegis instantly consumed, and they get nothing else.
And they could turn this into a big win like a tier 2 tower. Some strong aggressive vision if this is successful.
A scan came out from TSM, but it's on the wrong side. It's Bryle. Oh boy. Looks like the Scorched Earth is Pop Sox with the instant initiation and the quick death. So Bryle takes the tumble. 50 seconds of no Lina. Moon Meander, he gets off his ult.
Very hard to play. They need to protect their cores at all times, not be out of position, because any minor opening is just an instant kill for Bat or Doom, as we've seen a couple of times now, and they're not slowing down. Here we go again.
Saksa again. The focus is on the Saberlight. They get off the lasso, and he is just separated from his team. Another easy pickoff for Tundra. They are showing no mercy right now. And for the Drow Ranger, not that much for Tomato in terms of his item progression. Just a BKB since the Hurricane Pike earlier.
Oh, Bryle. Oh. Actually blinked across him there.
Oh, he's
going to turn into the blade.
You can see the Fiend's Gate coming in, and that's going to be enough. 9 is dead. Good initiation from TSM this time. 33 pops his BKB, so would think that he's going to be okay.
Super clutch from Bryle. Big play there. They need more of those to stabilize this game, but at least it'll buy them some time. With Rubik on the sidelines for 40 seconds, you can push out the waves a little bit, gain some ground, and finish maybe a key item. Bryle almost has Lincoln, so that one's going to be up.
Yep, Stocksa chasing, gets off the Doom. Saberlight stuck inside his own Pit of Malice. Another Infernal Blade, and another easy kill for Tundra. Did cost them the Doom, but they will certainly take that as their lead. Still around 9K right now. And I think the timing for TSM feels like it's the double Lincoln, which is a bit away. The instant lasso initiation, Inkswell beautifully timed, and another pickoff for Tundra. And Roshan not going to be up. We won't know for another 15 seconds. I think it's kind of obvious to both teams that they're each smoked.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can use that to your advantage in terms of just mind game situation. 33 starting to go into the high ground now. Dubu
is under attack.
Is gonna pop Moon Meander with the instant Hex. That was blind. And Skeeter, he's in pretty good position though. Soulbind onto 2. Moon Meander's dead just like that. And now the lasso is gonna be enough to take out Saberlight as well. So 2 more pickoffs for Tundra as Roshan's gonna be up. So it should be theirs as they continue to chase Dubu. Flame Break into that Fade Bolt.
Yes, but he's not buying Refresher.
Yeah, well, you double Doom twice.
Oh, then you could have 8 Dooms with a Refresher.
You could. It's not great to stack them that way, but it is possible. As Tundra with a massive advantage now. 12K lead for them. They have the Aegis, they have the Cheese, they have the Refresher Shard. And Inkswell for 33 is... It's such an insane shard on this Grimstroke. It just gives you a free pass to do whatever the hell you want. And then when it goes up, okay, BKB pop by 33. Initiation. That is going to be a dead Drow. They even use... Was that a Doom on top of that? Not even needed, but either way, they find one. Fiend's Gate from Saberlight. Pops the BKB, gets attached to Dubu now, but inside his own base. Still with buyback on Tomato, though. And Rubik with Ags is so fun. You see the initiation here again. Doom was not used there. That was the Infernal Blade. But
the gate. Oh, they're gating from bottom to mid, so they were connecting over. All right, yes.
Tomato's like, how did they find me? Goodness gracious. Oh, another initiation. The lasso is up again into the Doom this time. So far away from his team. Bryle just forced to try to right-click away. He's actually nice, though. He does a lot of damage, but he still ends up dying nonetheless. That's a lot of mana drained from Skeeter because of this damage coming out, but Moon Meander falls outside of his own base, buys back into the game. Still 12 seconds for Tomato. Skeeter looks like he wants to use that Aegis. Will do so, but 33, he's stuck out of no man's land. So TSM able to defend.
I don't understand how Tundra ended up in a position where Bryle could kill the Rubik while being doomed. Like, Something must have gone wrong with the communication there, and that's actually pretty big. This is going to allow them to defend their base.
Yep. Oh, Moon Meander. Can they actually find Skeeter? Saberlight gets off the pit along. Okay, 9 is there, though. He steals the Firestorm again, socks it with the counter initiation. Moon Meander, die back. Saberlight's GTFO, get out of here. Just leave his teammate to his own demise. Yeah, now that we got that 25 talent on Medusa, synergize with the Scotty, that is very tough to deal with, although Bryle cannot solo Medusa.
He can't, but friends are near.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets spotted by the sentry ward.
Skeeter. Okay. Looking like he wants to be on the aggressive, but Soxa, he's the one to find Dubu to start things out. Tomato pops that BKB, and around the trees we go. Soxa trying to create as much space as possible. Soulbind again. Do they have anything to synergize this time? Nice Pit of Malice into the Firestorm as well, but it looks like that is the death of Tomato, and Saberlight getting slowed perpetually. Looks like he will drop again as well. So huge fight for Tundra, triple kill for Skeeter. Bryle, the sole remaining member of TSM. 9 does have Firestorm and Pit of Malice, so cosplaying Underlord today. Just an upgraded version, I guess.
It's actually so sick on this hero.
It is very disgusting. And
it's not the best this game, I think.
Yeah.
It's okay. I guess it's pretty nice against Shaman, right? If he also gets the Shard.
Oh, Fiend's Gate. Oh boy, right into the pit we go. This is the last-ditch effort from TSM, but Skeeter picks up everything. As this was faked out, it looks like.
Requires a pretty specific positioning from the enemy team, but it's not out of the question that we could see something like 3 lassos, perhaps, which would, you know, be a pretty good look.
Yeah. Are you 100% sure that it works on the 4th target? I feel like this is an
I don't like this.
I know. I feel like it might not work, actually. Moon Meander looks like he's going to end up dropping. Soxa gets off that Doom. Oh, that's a big pickoff onto Lina. That is going to be a very nice kill for Tundra as he's just continuing his rampage. Soxa just everywhere. Saberlight looks like they're going to cancel the TP with another lasso. And the 3rd death in this mini engagement should spell the end, I would think, although we talked about the pushing not being super fast as they're going for the mega creeps to start. We'll see if they end up going for Throne. I'm not sure if they know about the buyback situation. And I think TSM kind of resigned to try to do one last ditch effort fight once everybody's up. But it's going to be at the cost, excuse me, of mega creeps. As now a 46K net worth lead for Tundra. See if they can get to 50 before the game is over.
Saberlight.
Yep, there's the lasso. Doesn't look like that Ag is going to make much of a difference. And that is going to be the quick death onto the Underlord. All right, we got the Soulbind onto 2.
Oh, they broke it.
Them apart. Unfortunate, but doesn't really matter. The 2nd death now is Skeeter just farming up the wards, which were apparently stolen. And the GGs come out. So Tundra take game 1. This was some sort of a shellacking.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good for TSM in the first 15-20 minutes, but then all of these initiations from Tundra were just successful over and over and over again.
And that's his classic hero as well. I mean, we've seen him on several heroes this tournament, but I feel like when I bring up the name Dubu, most people cringe in fear because of the Enchantress that he plays. Just so good at micro, so good at just tanking.
But they cringed.
Lots of damage.
They cringed because of how loud he yells in pubs sometimes on people's screens.
Because he is dead silent in these like anytime the cameras, he doesn't even give Saberlight high five. As Dubu, speaking of which, will find the first blood on 33's Necrophos. And they had that little window where 9 was not level 6. I mean, either way, Coil is just such a good counter to the hero anyway, but just not enough damage from TSM this time around.
Oh, they might find Bryle though.
Bryle, yeah, get the Hex is there, Shackle as well. First Rolling Thunder is going to prove to be enough as Soxa ends up netting himself a kill in that mid lane. Skeeter getting chased now by Saberlight under this tower. He's very little mana to work with. Gets off the Mystic Snake. It doesn't really do that much though. And he's just right-click down into Oblivion. 2 tanky-ass targets against that Medusa in the top lane.
I like him together with Puck. I think they're a strong dynamic duo in the mid game where Puck can really set you up to be able to stay on your targets, or you can play the heroes together where one of them zone controls and the other one does the damage. Well, Skeeter is in trouble again.
He is. Gets a little bit of mana back, but 9 has come to play. Moon Meander looks to be dead. As you can see, Saberlight continuing to chase, but Skeeter looks to be fine. Saberlight pops that ult, but he's going to get chased by the Rolling Thunder of 9. Of course, Saberlight with the vision advantage. Looks like he's going to be A-okay, but good rotation from Tundra.
Huge that 9 arrives there, or that just gets ugly really fast for Skeeter, but they cover him. Bottom lane, 33. He's level 5 against level 78.
Brian has come. Waning Rift. A couple more right clicks. Gets off the death pulse. He will survive. Earn after. Now Soxa with that shackle onto Puck. Full duration. Does get up the face at the last moment, though. And they should be able to pick up Soxa. Coil is expended onto 2. Can they actually get a kill, though, is the question. Snake King dies in the other lane as Brian gets hacked into the shackle and the death pulse. A nice turnaround from Tundra as Tomato still cannot secure himself a kill. Reaper Scythe not quite enough to finish off Tomato, but the tower is. Tundra coming out way on top there, but they lose their Medusa in the top lane simultaneously.
It doesn't have the most amazing damage output in the world, but it does have that ability to get the first pick.
Yeah, nice turnaround here we saw from earlier. And 33 very happy with that. As sounds like a Reaper Scythe actually went off, but no kill to come. Soxa looks to be mega dead, but 9 creating some space with that Rolling Thunder. Will find Bryle into the Swashbuckle. It is enough, 1 for 1, but core for support. Make it 2 supports instead. Skeeter working on the Yasha, so first item will be Manta. Very standard stuff, of course. When do you want to see the Blink Dagger on him? Does it require the BKB and the Shard before you go for something like that? Because like you said, the Crippling Fear extremely strong this game.
Well, they're going to dive, so we're going to wait on that.
Yep, the coil expend only onto 1. Saberlight, he's going to get Hex though, and Soxa gets off a shackle. 33 in the area now as well. Has the Reaper Scythe available. Needs to find the range though, but the Crippling Fear continuing to silence him along with the Doom, but used in a very defensive manner. So position 2 supports. Looks like that is going to be enough as Saberlight sticking around a little bit longer. And actually in the tree line will TP out to safety, so nicely done.
Awesome play there from Saberlight to identify that he could go for that and still get out after. Had an escape plan flying over the trees right before the Dark Ascension ended, so.
Rolling Thunder mid. Tomato is going to get caught for now. Skeeter trying to position himself. Very annoying cliff area. He puts him onto the low ground here. Tomato shackled. Swashbuckle, no, he doesn't have enough mana for it. I don't know if they have enough damage to actually get a kill here, but Soxa with the ult, come out, beautifully done. Tomato bursted down, and now Moon Meander stuck in the wrong place, wrong time. Last right click from Skeeter, double kill for him. As 33 with the Ghost Route, slowing Dubu. They have no more follow-up. Either way, 2 good kills for Tundra. Smoke now from TSM. See Moon Meander working on the Blink Dagger. About 600 away. He might find Snake King again. There's a Crippling Fear, Infernal Blade, and the coil onto the mid Pango. This is going to be 2 quick kills for TSM and a tier 1 tower as well. And we can see on the mini-map that Tundra not really in a position to contest. They do smoke, but they're going to be too late. So Aegis for Tomato.
The smoke from Tundra could backfire really hard if they run into the right, or into the wrong hero rather.
Oh, that's a Centaur again. It's a descendant from the last one, Cinderin. They're fearing it. Bryle, instant Hex though. The Centaur not in position to cancel this. The Reaper Scythe is there. Bryle Dunzo.
Great read from Tundra. I thought they were going to continue moving in and maybe run into the Ench and get their smoke broken, but they were baiting that wave for Bryle. Get a quick Hex.
Snake King, he's going to go high ground and get instantly destroyed. Trying to get off a D-ward, will do so.
He is less than half the net worth of the least, or the second least poor.
I think if you go to Wikipedia, your pro player career lists you as position 6. As instant Hex onto Tomato. Remember, he does have the Aegis. Very little mana to work with, though. The shackle onto the Doom, but that's going to be the sacrifice onto Soxa instead. So Tundra getting turned around now. Doom applied right now. And that is going to be a dead Pango as well. So TSM seemingly everywhere. And they cancel the TP of Skeeter, completely surrounded and brought down in turn. TSM not even having to expend the Aegis this time around. Yeah, we got fresh Skellies ready to go. This requires the full defensive Tundra to take out these 2 skeletons. Oh! And a Swashbuckle. All right, they're dead.
TSM are thinking about this.
Gets off his ult just in time as Saberlight with a BKB Crippling Fear, but looking to go into 33. He will be saved. You can see the Soulbind now connected to 2. Nice Rolling Thunder continuing on, but looks like the Rasta is going to be the first to fall, and Tundra look to be on the retreat. You can see the coil only going to connect onto 1 here, but that's another support kill in favor of TSM. Moon Meander getting bursted down quite low. Saberlight with a nice Crippling Fear, keeping Dubu at bay. The Pango attempting to get out, but 9 taken out by the Illusory Orb. Bryle with the double kill as Skeeter looking to stand his ground. They'll finally get a kill in the form of Dubu. Looks like Saberlight died shortly before that as well. And the Aegis finally going to go down, but now you got to worry about a full Tomato HP. Bryle, looks like he's going to try to get away. Tomato left all alone now, so this would be a nice turnaround from Tundra, and looks like they'll find that position 1 TA.
Oh, yeah, good reaction from them. They get a lot of value out of having...
Oh, they actually find the puck as well. Soxa with the ward trap. Shackle is going to be enough indeed. Big kill from Tundra. Just finding these TSM members kind of scattered about the map. Looking to pounce. Obviously the next Roshan not up for, looks like 30 seconds. Of course, they know it could be up at this point. There is a trap showing for TSM, so at least they have some information. Saberlight has to pop the BKB. He breaks the smoke. Looks like Dubu's the original initiation here, but the Doom applied to 33. Is this enough? Indeed, the last right click from Tomato, as TSM were more than ready for this. And this could lead to another Roche. It looks like Saberlight will get a double kill for himself. So just like that, only 2 members of Tundra available.
Essentially 5-shot here by Tomato with the TH. Such a great single target physical damage output from him. I don't know, maybe they ran out of options that they feel comfortable with on the patch, or the other ones felt even worse, but it's definitely not an obvious Necro game, this one, against both Doom and Enchantress.
And the shard coming out from TA, so the silence is there. Trying to bait out 33's BKB. He's not going to fall for it, though. Saberlight already used the crippling fear.
Come on, sprites.
And looks like Dubu is who they want to go for. Gets 4-staffed. It's very tanky indeed. Another triple silence with that trap. Very annoying to deal with his Saberlight. Working on the back line. Coil is there as well. Onto a couple of heroes. They will find Soxa to start out this fight, but that Soulbind onto 2. Skeeter just beating away at this Night Stalker. Is that it was technically a double Reaper Scythe, but that is just the Aegis. And the buyback now onto Saberlight. The disarm onto TAs who can't fight quite yet. Moonman are kind of stuck in a terrible spot right now, but the crippling fear blinking from Saberlight as he bought back into this game. Looks like they're going to delete snaking on top of that. Now Skeeter getting silenced some more. Saberlight onto the high ground he goes, still with that ultimate activated. And another silence onto the Necrophos. Cannot do anything on this Necrophos, but he pops the BKB and dies shortly after. Tundra just dropping like flies now, as now the focus is on the 9. He is dead. Skeeter, the last remaining member. Will he stand his ground? Not a whole lot of HP to work with for TSM. Still with that 11k lead, they should feel somewhat comfortable. For Skeeter is that raid boss that you just have a real hard time dealing with.
He cannot go up here. He's
gonna
fine with the idea.
Okay, Infernal Blade, that is a lot of damage. Saberlight on the back line though, focusing on the supports with the BKB crippling fear. As you see the Doom applied to Skeeter, the Hurricane Pike is there as well. Not enough damage to take him out in turn though. And now the Rolling Thunder from 9. Keeping Tomato in that high ground situation, but 9 just getting right clicked down by Brown, that double damage, as this crippling fear is doing absolute work. Reaper Scythe is enough with the Death Seeker combination to take out Saberlight. He is dead for quite a while, but 33 dies shortly after. Now the chase onto Moon Meander. Looks like he gets that Glimmer Cape off, but 9 gets the vision. Wants to try to reset, but Bryle is here with the Waiting Rip, but instant Hex from Soxa, and Skeeter with that ult, that is going to be enough. Bryle hits the deck. Dubu looks to be fine. A lot of back and forth in these fights. Saberlight as well. They're quite close. Dubu wants to tank this gank as he always does, it seems. Saberlight positioning himself next to a ward. Pops his ult, so breaks that smoke for a couple of heroes now. Silence onto the Grimstroke, Snake King. Okay, crippling fear blinking from Saberlight, focusing again on the supports, knowing that these buybacks are not available. So down goes the first for Tundra. Coil onto 9, but he pops that roll up, and the Rolling Thunder not even needed. Tomato and company looking to take this tier 2 tower, but a TP is coming in from Tundra, 33. Slightly late to the party, but he has a Ghost Scepter on top of his... oh, okay. Saberlight jumping in.
He is in
trying to keep it at bay, but yeah, it is now daytime, and he is quite worthless. The Reaper Scythe not quite enough, but Saberlight ends up getting the cancel on the TP via 9, who goes in really deep. Shield Crash is enough, but he's going to be taken out very shortly after. So 1 for 1. I think TSM actually take that. Soxa somehow able to get out. I believe that was a 33 Death Seeker to keep him alive. Skeeter now. You see that Witchblade doing some work against this Medusa, but still so farmed on him. As again, you talked about this before. Snake King is dead. Doesn't get the D ward this time, Syndra.
He's going to pop his ult. He's gonna pop sounds and go on you. And look at the itemization that Snaking has been forced into. Boots, triple bracer.
Yeah, I looked at that and then I looked away immediately because I don't want to see it anymore. Waning Rift onto 2. Force Staff, he actually breaks the coil on the Medusa, but he doesn't really have to worry. Does have to worry about his support as Soxa gets blown up.
And now with the aftermath of this, finding the Shaman and a double damage rune for Tomato, no problem.
Do we have a smoke from
When's
TSM?
OG playing?
Yeah, pretty much. This is the upper bracket finals. Let's hear some roar from the crowd. Yeah!
Yo, maybe he woke up now. He's
maybe.
like, whoa, what happened?
Can we? Oh, Moonman is going to jump in, focusing on this Medusa. The Doom is there as well. And again, the Crippling Fear in the backline. But the Nullifier counteracting this Ghost Scepter. Still not enough to take out Soxa, though. 9 gets off that Rolling Thunder. Shackle coming out from Soxa. A nice roll from 9 overall, but Soxa gets off the Shackle finally, but finally dies in the end. Moon Meander is going to be the trade, but so many buybacks to work with. And yeah, Skeeter ends up ticking out to the Doom. So that is a huge kill for TSM, but still buybacks to work with. Saberlight going deep. There's the buyback onto the Rasta, but the instant Reaper scythe destroying Saberlight. But there's the buyback that they were looking for onto the Medusa. And see how much Tundra can get out of this buyback overall. It's looking like just Dubu. So I think TSM is actually okay with it. I mean, this is a slow-ass kill, I won't lie. Eventually, Dubu will die.
Looks like a good path to take right now.
Yep, follow the courier. They know
nice sunglasses, bro.
Bruh. Saberlight looking for that Blink Nullifier, which has proven to be extremely strong. There's the Saberlight ult coming from the north. And focusing onto Soxa again, and you can see the Doom already applied to the Medusa, who's kind of isolated right now. Very little mana to work with, and Skeeter is just getting bursted down. No buyback on the Medusa. TSM looking extremely strong. 33, barely gets Moon Meander, but dies shortly after as a double kill for Saberlight. And Pango left as the last remaining member of Tundra, but not for long. Double kill for Bryle, and TSM looking primed and ready to extend this to a game number 3. Yep.
All right, a little bit of respect here.
Death Seeker just going to delay the inevitable, which is a mid-Rax, and we expect more to come.
Plenty of time here for TSM, and they're going to have Dark Ascension again because of the talent selection from Saberlight.
Yeah, Bryle, coil only on the 1, but it is on that Pango, and the Nullifier to follow, so no shield crash for you. Down goes Pango, a dieback. And now 33 trying to limp back to the base, but he's going to die in all likelihood with that last void from Saberlight. And that should do it as GG's come out. TSM extend the upper bracket finals to a 3rd game.
I love how they played the map in this game, just being super aggressive, identifying that Tundra's lineup needs time. They need to build up this Medusa, they need to build up the Necro, and the man on your screen right now, well, not that guy, but the guy we saw right before, Saberlight, instrumental in this victory.
I like that IO Gyro, but I'm a back the NA boys TSM.
TSM. Go.
I would 90% of the time say Tundra, but I think this Enigma pick is too scary. I'm gonna go TSM.
Like, you go to lane, you look at the net worth right now, there's 150 extra gold on every Dire hero over the Radiant. It means you get, you get that extra bit of regen that you need in lane, for example. Oh my god, Saberlight's actually annihilated bottom.
The Jingu ready as well. And this, whoa, Saberlight, oh, he actually jukes them up to the north, but still ticks out to 33. So first blood, the way of Tundra.
I feel like theoretically this is largely just a farm lane. I don't know if either hero can pressure the other enough to not just be offset by water runes for the first 4 minutes. Once the bombs come out.
Skeeter getting chased though at the top lane. They're focusing on snaking to start. Dubu pops the health regen, and snaking looks to be ticking out eventually, but will Skeeter do so as well?
This is
has to run a very awkward angle. Dubu
losing a wave and a half in the tower if he dies right now.
And Tomato wants to come back with them, and Skeeter just has to pop that. He's just dead. He gets the courier on the way, but this is a death going the way of TSM. What a turnaround in this. That was so awkward.
I guess Eng plus Pango. When Pango hits 6, there's definitely kill potential that way. I think for the Mars plus maybe a Monkey King rotation well timed with the arena could be a thing.
Saberlight cannot die again. He gets off the midnight pulse. You see the TPs coming in. 33 extremely low, so Moonmeander might be able to pick him up, but Saberlight dies again. That's the 3rd death for him. They will get the trade eventually, but that is really bad for TSM. And I believe he used his TP as well, so we'll have to make the walk of shame if he even wants to go bot again. I don't know if you can.
You probably have to. I don't think you want to go jungle here. Like,
oh. All right, he actually dodges the shield crash. Soxa taking a lot of damage. So how's that Jingu if he wants to try to turn this around? 9, Spear, trying to get set up. There we go with... They're actually going to do so successfully with that Rebuke setup. So nicely done. A good bait from Soxa.
But Soxa was already out of the tree, so he didn't take the stun. And they just ran him down, no
Something
problem.
else we should mention.
Okay, he dies again now.
Saberlight. Oh boy, TPs are coming in.
Oh,
looks like he is definitely dead. Soxa probably will be the trade. But again, Saberlight's not getting any XP for any of these residual kills that they're finding. We should mention on top of this, the mid lane, although the CS was quite even between the two mids, the net worth, not so much. It's like a 800 net worth lead for 9 as he brings himself to the top lane. Tomato, the refraction won't last too long. And that is another death for TSM. And Moon Meander in the area. But you can see the level advantage, 33 just pushing in the wave. With the casual right click on the Saberlight. Soxa. All right, the pounce on down. Saberlight still with no black hole, and he is dead again. Bryle TP's in. All right, they might be able to get a big trade onto this juicy 33 Viper.
No.
Never mind. And the Wukong's command coming from Soxa. 9 is in the area as well with the spear available. Looks like Moon Meander likely will fall. Not much needed. Double kill for Soxa as Tundra are absolutely rolling right now.
He's now going to go mid and try to find Soxa together with Bryle. Nice mischief, though.
Yep, Soxa's going to survive, and a TP coming in from 33. They have yet to be able to kill so far. Bryle gets up another swash. The Soxa might be dropping here, but it's going to take heavy damage from 33 either way. Viper Strike gets a 1v4 essentially.
Time for
Black hole from Saberlight. Finally, the kill on 33. That is quite a bit of gold going the way of Dubu, of course. As meanwhile, top lane, Tomato, able to survive the onslaught.
The barrage, so he has that damage when it comes to fighting. Also a little bit showing the thought process here. Huge stacks being farmed now. Relocate, actually. Moon.
He's trying to TP out. He'll be fine.
See you later. No stuns there aside from the Boundless that set it up to begin with.
And we should mention that 2 Blink Daggers picked up from TSM. Saberlight, he sees the stack going on top of 9 now. There's the black hole. Io comes back as well, so it ends up being a double black hole. TSM showing a lot of life now. Get 2 kills off the back of Saberlight. Okay, they do have a TA.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are definitely, oh my god, this is so impactful. This is bigger than the kills.
Yikes. For Tundra.
Quad Ancient stack being stolen by TA and Pango.
Is under attack.
Yeah, he's still rocking 80 CS minute 16. It's not like, it's absolutely nothing.
Dubu gonna tank the gank. Call down. And the spear. Oh, Skeeter can't find... All right, there we go. The avenue is there for the Rocket Barrage.
Quite a while.
Yeah, the Rocket Barrage didn't last as long as he was hoping for. As the Rolling Thunder, meanwhile, in the mid lane, perpetually stunning the Viper. Dubu still alive throughout all of this.
He's not going to die.
And it looks like the Viper will fall, so TSM, not only Dubu living, some way, somehow, and a Mars Arena as well from 9. So Tundra.
And they've relocated mid with their Io Gyro, trying to connect on a play that didn't exist.
And they know that Snake King.
Hey, I'm still here, guys.
The TP out from Snake King looks.
Oh, that's a long TP.
It was.
He's fine. God. This is one of the absolute biggest assets of Enchantress, is how hard you are to kill for some.
They break the trees with the Midnight Pulse. And can they do more from this, though? Moon Meander getting right click down. Skeeter extremely low. You can see the damage coming out even from the Enchantress as Bryle inside with the swashbuckle. Shield crash. They take out Gyro in turn. Io next on the list as TSM starting to take control of this game.
Roche doesn't really want to be home anymore. He's going shopping. All right. The door was closed.
How did that happen? Was that the whip?
In addition to that outpost, and now they can start pushing out top with 9. Working his way toward the BKB. You really need some key items here for Tundra. BKB on the way for Monkey King, BKB on the way for Viper, BKB on the way for Mars, and Gyro has it. So aiming for 4 of those.
Spear miss. There's another Midnight Pulse into the black hole, but it's only on. Okay, that's 3 because of the relocate. Do they have enough damage to actually finish somebody off, though? Bryle taking the brunt of the damage. Looks like Snake King is the first to fall, but it's a 1-for-1 Doom applied to Skeeter. He's attempting to run away, and you can see the slows just stacking up as Moon Meander at a cross pace. A double shot from Tomato into a double kill for him. They find Sox on the backside as well. So that is a very big fight for TSM. At first, I thought he only got one of the two, but then it turned into three, Cinder.
Or actually, Viper Strike against Doom and Black Hole.
Yeah.
I know who I'm placing my bets on if it comes down to that. So if you're Tundra, you need to find an intelligent way of attacking the fight, where you either kill them before they get BKBs off, or you kind of need to weave in and out and delay it.
TSM, Tomato jumps in, almost pulls up Snaking in one shot. There's the Mars Arena. They're focusing on Snaking. Relocate will not be in time. He buys back immediately, though, as Skeeter TPs back to base with the BKB. And you can see the Doom applied to 33, ends up resulting in a nice kill for TSM. If they can get Snaking, this is a dieback. Triple kill for Bryle. No IO for a full minute, which means this tier 2's dead, if not more.
And it's not really a requirement for them to be able to take fights right now. They don't need the Doom with how big of an advantage they've already gotten themselves. Moonmeander, did he see that? He did not.
Yep, Soxa wants to fight Moonmeander 1v1. He gets off the Wukong's command, but the whip, Moonmeander able to get out. And he's going to turn around with that Infernal Blade. You can see Saberlight on the backside. He gets off. Okay, the Black Hole again. This time on the 2. Saberlight is everywhere. And again, the TSM coming out on top in this fight. 33 gets off his BKB. Getting chased now. They're just trying to cancel that Blink Dagger. And they'll do so successfully. So TSM extending this lead to 11K in their favor.
Hey, they know there's no Black Hole, so this is a pretty big moment.
Dubu is he's gonna tank it again, Snaking. He's gonna be spotted out. A nice slow from Tomato, keeping Mind's eye on his traps.
Oh, that's the end of that smoke.
Indeed. Rolling Thunder, Bryle. Oh, Skeeter gets initiated on. There's the Midnight Pulse with the Spirit Vessel. He's just dead! 50 seconds, no gyro. Does have buyback, though. And TSM just all over the place. Soxa looking to get off the Wukong's command. He's going to be spotted. Pops the BKB. They drop the tree, and they drop him as a result. Bryle now in the depth here with that BKB activated. 33 doomed. Okay, he is saved for now. 9 gets bashed through the BKB. No Mars for 50 seconds. It was a good save from Snaking, but that's what you needed for Gyrocopter.
Let's see, this is why Moonmeander only needs to count to 2. It doesn't take much longer than that. That was fine. No problem.
Well said. And onto the high ground, TSM go with a 16K net worth lead. The bash from Bryle. He is all alone, so 33 is going to be happy with this exchange for now, but Dubu coming to play. Tomato going to focus on the Billings potential with the Midnight Pulse. Malefice as well, and the Swashbuckle. They can kill him from so far away. Not much you can do about that if you're 33. I'm sure Tundra wanting TSM to try and overextend. That might be their best window to come back into this game 3. Yeah. So another Aegis going the way of TSM, and we'll see who picks up the shard. Tomato will consume it, it looks like, so the silence for his traps. And we saw that work extremely well in the previous game. And they're going to smoke everybody but Tomato, as he has a lot backpacked, actually. And the TP's onto the outpost. Saberlight, okay. Moonmeander's going to find Skeeter to start things out. Snaking has his ultimate available, but Saberlight with the Black Hole! And the death onto 2. Beautifully done from TSM, as they are looking to go to the grand finals. The Doom applied. 2-9. Very easy kill for TSM, as Soxa will try to clean up the creeps.
And what do you do? Like, Doom is just going to be cutting bottom wave as well, just maximum efficiency here. TSM is giving them 0 avenue to get back out on the map. They might just get megas. Like,
absolutely.
15 seconds is quite a long time for these heroes.
Soxa on 33, ready to pounce. But the bash is there, and the instant death onto 33. No save from Snaking. Buys back into the game, though. But again, this is going to be mega creeps as Bryle creating a lot of space with the Rolling Thunder. Gets Viper struck, though. But that is mega creeps, and TSM likely to reset. 9 jumps in with the spear. The pounce from Soxa, but he instantly gets stomped. 5 members of Tundra in this very small area. That's going to be the Aegis to start out, as Bryle looking to finish off Mars, and that will be a dieback for him. Soxa on the trees. Tomato finishes him off as well, as Skeeter with the BKB, but the physical damage is too much. GG's called. TSM is going to the grand finals of the Stockholm Major.
Great recovery from them after game number 1, and also after, you know,
yeah, the high five.
We got a high five from Dubu. That's
nice.
the highlight of the game. It actually happened.